Their intentions were fair, but their execution was flawed.
We're back here in MGS4, Rachel.
Zero developed weapons, amassed armies, used information for extortion, all in order to gain more wealth. He was obsessed with controlling awareness on the inside from the outside.
He's a control freak.
But I cannot imagine that's what the boss would have wanted. They both misinterpreted her will.
How come Eva hasn't changed her?
And their absolute reverence for her drove them apart.
She hasn't changed her fashion sense.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
To give us a hint that it's her.
The hint is boobies.
Each striving to realize the boss's will. Everything you see today stems from their Cold War.
How can you teach AIs your culture, your company's
complex programming,
organizational values, and ideologies?
Is no different from any other human error in history.
Look at those nice artworks. That's MGS3.
It all started with a tiny fork in the path.
Has she aged well?
Into a great rift.
Not really.
She's got to be in her 60s or 70s at this point. Maybe 60s.
There was nothing left of the boss's noble will in their struggle. All that remained was hatred, a passion to destroy one another. Big Boss returned to the U.S. with a plan in mind, and once again assumed command of Foxhound. In Outer Heaven, and then Zanzibar Land, Big Boss plotted coup d'etat against Zero.
Those are the original Metal Gear games.
Solid Snake, his own clone, foiled his efforts both times.
You see the background? Those are the games.
Big Boss and Gray Fox, Frank Yeager, were left near death. Zero recovered their bodies. Frank Yeager's entire body was reconstructed through surgery, and he was reborn as the cyborg ninja.
The first ninja.
The one who helped you.
Big Boss, now a vegetable, became a prisoner of Zero even in death. For Zero, more than anyone else, your father was an irreplaceable icon. No, the truth is, for Zero, he was an irreplaceable friend.
But why were they fighting?
After Big Boss's betrayal,
ideology.
Zero could no longer believe in something so uncertain as life. He lost his belief in everything. Nations, organizations,
Zero had good intentions.
Zero was no longer willing to place his organization in the hands of the next generation.
That's why he left it.
Instead, he set up a network of AIs, a decision-making system formed from all the information he had accumulated. He built 4 AIs, GW, TJ, AL, and TR, as sort of a digital Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, the people of Mount
Rushmore. To unite them.
Initials.
John Doe.
Oh.
GW. The same GW we destroyed 5 years ago.
That's George Washington.
The same. Ever since GW was cut off, JD and the other 3 AIs have controlled all information on every aspect of global society.
So those people
Economics,
are AIs?
Politics, law, morals.
There's no
and
people.
culture. The war
Yeah,
economy
those
is no exception.
quote-unquote people we
In the
met.
shadow of the system and its complete control over the world, Big Boss isn't allowed to live or die.
Let me pause it. What do you mean by the
GW
people?
is George Washington, and it's a name.
It's the code name for the AI system. The
So
four.
those are not the people who got cardiac arrest and just die.
No. Those are different people. The one is the leader of Armstech, and one is Decoy Octopus from the first game.
So,
The third is
wait,
Liquid.
I'm confused. So those 4 initials are...
The AI cores of that makes up the Patriots.
So...
They're named after the 4. You know Mount Rushmore, right? With the big faces in the United States.
Oh, yeah?
It's a landmark. So the 4 core AIs are named after the 4 heads in Mount Rushmore.
And then...
So in MGS2...
Then they are just systems. We have not had any experience with them before in the past.
Well, in MGS2, remember, near the end, Campbell is going crazy. He's acting weird. He was actually an AI. So that's GW talking to you.
Okay.
Because in MGS2, we shut down GW using Emma Emmerich's virus.
Okay, and then the others?
The other three, that's what, when GW went down, the other three are controlling the system. They have to share. They have to carry the load. So it's all those three are the ones.
So the
controlling.
entire system is still...
It's still active using the 3 remaining AI cores.
Okay.
Alright, let's go back to the cutscene.
He's trapped for eternity in a brain-dead prison.
This is Big Boss.
To bind himself to his friend, to ensure his rule over the world, Zero transformed Big Boss into an icon, neither living nor dead.
Sounds almost like a religion.
Naturally, Ocelot and I planned to free him from Zero's prison. We enlisted Naomi Hunter, an authority in the field of nanomachine research, into our organization.
There you go.
And we used Frank Yeager to kill Dr. Clark. Ocelot tortured the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, also known as Sigint, to death. And
Okay, a lot of information just suddenly came. So, Frank Yeager, the ninja, killed Dr. Clark. Do you remember who Dr. Clark is?
Nope.
Paramedic. The save point from MGS3. The one who likes to talk about movies. One of the founding members.
Oh, she's the girl.
Yeah, one of the founding members of
Yeah.
the Patriots. And then the DARPA chief from MGS1. Do you remember the DARPA chief?
Yeah.
The one Ocelot killed using torture. It's Sigint, the other support guy, the
Yeah,
one who was
yeah.
talking about tech. So
Wait,
Ocelot,
but Naomi, what's her role?
to help, he's an expert in nanotechnology, right?
So all of this happened in the past.
Prior to MGS, in MGS1, Sigint was killed because he was a DARPA chief. Remember, Ocelot was saying to Liquid, sorry, he overdid it, the torturing.
Yeah.
So that was Sigint.
Okay.
Alright, let's proceed. So that's 2 of the original members dead. Sigint and Paramedic.
Okay.
made it look like an accident.
The Shadow Moses incident.
Solid Snake was there.
With Paramedic and Sigint dead, Zero was the only one left. But we too paid a price. I lost Ocelot. Ocelot wasn't fighting for the Pentagon or the Russians, and certainly not for Zero.
He was a
He
triple
was
agent,
fighting
right?
for Big Boss.
So Ocelot was a good guy.
He idolized him.
He wanted to kill him in MGS2.
Just to test him, play with him. No, MGS2, that was Solid Snake, not Big
When
Boss.
Ocelot
Oh, no, the
grafted
latest
Liquid's
one.
right arm to his own, his body was taken over by Liquid's thoughts and spirit.
Why would you put his arm
He
to
may be
him?
Ocelot in physical
Should
form,
have two
but
hands.
his mind is Liquid's.
That was a wrong move.
I was the last one. And then someone appeared to help me.
Raiden.
So Raiden's already there?
He's getting treatment, remember,
It was
Sonny?
when I met him
And Naomi
that I
took him.
finally discovered the location of Big Boss. It was in the data he obtained from GW.
Right.
Together, he and I retrieved Big Boss.
He being Raiden.
But
Yeah.
Big Boss was still asleep, as Zero had left him.
Why did Zero keep him alive?
People need heroes. Zero wanted to create a messiah. A legend that would never die.
Liquid is after Big Boss's body. Is it here?
Well, technically, Ocelot is dead
I'll
now.
take you to meet him.
Sure. His
'Cause
bo-
it's already
Liquid's
Liquid.
mine. Okay.
So she's the only...
That's right. That's why she said, I'm the only one left.
Yeah.
This is his pyx,
What's that?
his holy ark.
Ready to see Big Boss? There he is, Rachel.
Well, we got to it first, so what now? That's the goal, right?
Yeah, to stop Liquid from getting it.
So we got it now. Maybe we should just destroy it so that he won't be able to get it. And we won't. Oh my god.
It's now a skull.
His body is alive, but his consciousness is locked away by nanomachines. So technically speaking, he's not really brain dead.
He's still conscious using nanomachines, Rachel.
We can't allow Liquid to inherit the same sins that corrupted Zero.
Then why don't we just
Manipulating
destroy
people's
it?
minds for the sake of his own ego.
Eva loves him.
It's gonna be used as a tool to destroy the world.
That's true.
So they should do a sacrifice here. Eradicate that body. Wait, Naomi's still with us, and we know that Naomi's kinda
Otacon.
working
Snake, it's
for...
Naomi.
Here we go.
She's gone. She's not in the Nomad anymore.
When?
Less than an hour ago. She disappeared right after she and Sonny got back from Dr. Madnar's place.
Why weren't you watching her?
It's also, is it
I didn't have
Adacon's
my
fault?
glasses on.
Haha.
Naomi said it herself. The experiment can't succeed without her.
Remember the glasses?
You think she went back to Liquid?
Isn't that her?
What about Raiden?
Good news on that front.
What's that, Rachel?
Managed to get our hands on a dialysis machine and set up an ICU.
That could
We
be
just
her.
started him on dialysis and treatment for his wounds.
Will he live?
Yeah, no worries there.
Or I think it
Sonny's
was
taken over for
a
Naomi.
mantis.
But his treatment's probably gonna take 48 hours. Until then, Raiden can't move.
What is that, Rachel?
Hey, you! Come here!
It's a hand!
What the hell is that?
Move!
Look at Eva, Rachel. Does she still have it?
Very good.
Scarabs. Unmanned scouts.
They've found us. We're moving out.
How did they find them, Rachel? Is it our fault?
Snake, the PMCs are converging on your location.
Uh-oh.
Damn it! They're sending in Gecko. They'll be on you in less than 5 minutes.
Are
Uh-oh.
they ready?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll escape through the canal route using the real van. Get it ready. Hurry.
Yes, ma'am.
Snake, over here. We've got decoy vans set to draw some of our pursuers away.
Oh, there's that.
Remember what Eva loves?
Yeah.
Her bikes. And
So will this be a tandem thing? Like a tandem?
sure. Look at that bike, Rachel.
All of these children were orphans. They work in arms factories. And when they grow up, they want to join a PMC. They seek revenge on other companies, PMCs that killed their parents, and use their earnings to support their younger siblings. There are countless child soldiers like these in the PMCs. Nowadays, anyone with a computer can get combat training. The FPS games that these children love are
FPS
distributed
games.
for free by these companies. Of course, it's all just virtual training. It's so easy for them to get absorbed by these war games. And before they know it, they're in the PMCs holding real guns. These kids end up fighting in proxy wars that have nothing to do with their own lives. They think it's cool to fight like this. They think that combat is life. They don't need a reason to fight. After all, for them, it's only a game. Zero is the cause of all this. Defeating Liquid won't change things. Unless we stop the Patriot system, the cycle will go unbroken.
You should stop playing war games.
Hop on.
Here we go, Rachel.
Hold on to me.
Is the son older than the mother?
Maybe biologically. It's because he's aging. How come she never asked about
With
that?
so many wars being waged,
About what?
oil and biofuel have become as precious as diamonds.
About his face.
It's
Maybe
been a
she
while
knows.
since I went out for a ride.
Are you sure about this?
I only get off my bike when I fall in love. Or fall dead.
She hasn't
Big
been dead.
Mama.
Call me Eva.
There you go, Rachel. Eva.
She's got tough mother instincts because she's taking care about these orphans.
I didn't hear what you said.
She's got mother instincts because even if the kids from her room were out, she's still taking care of these infants. Orphans.
Can you repeat what you said?
Never mind.
After this
Never
voice you talk.
mind. I just said that. So
Here
tired.
we go!
Mother instincts, orphans, things like that. Never mind.
Alright, here we go, Rachel. Can she still ride a bike?
What's she doing now?
Alright, we got a VZ83. Time to finally play. How long have I not been playing?
Less than an hour.
We have to keep Big Boss's body out of enemy hands, no matter what. Get the body safely to the canal escape point.
That
You gotta shoot while she rides, right?
goes. Yeah, but I think I wanna. Let's replace the. Oh no, we can't. Alright, let's just do this.
We've got Gecko!
Ow.
You're not doing your part.
Oops.
Just throw a grenade. Hey, don't hurt your people.
We have to protect the band. See, there's a light bar.
Getting through that!
You're still good.
Need help in front!
Shoot it. I think we should prioritize the tempos. Sure, you be prioritizing the tempos for the...
Well, they're tougher to kill.
I'm driving through!
Alright, on to the next area.
Are you doing well?
The van is still okay, right? No damage.
I don't think you're effectively killing her.
The Humvee.
Focus on that one.
So much for slipping away unseen!
Hey, Rachel.
What are you doing?
Guess we'll just have to outrun!
No.
I killed that one.
Halfway through there!
You have to turn around.
Another one!
I killed that one.
Do more.
I killed that one.
We'll get ourselves behind that checkpoint! Ready? Hold on!
Although the van's kind of slow.
There you go, Rachel. We're flying out of here.
And you're not shooting anyone.
It's slow motion. I can't shoot. Look at that, huh?
Take them out!
Ow.
Oh no, you're one fourth. Your life's one fourth.
That's true. Well, let's heal up. Let's eat some noodles. Or let's just have this ration equipped. Mike fell.
That happens a lot to you.
Alright, let me fix this mic first. Okay, we're back. Here we go.
Snake, watch the right.
Take the left.
I equipped it. Hey, look at that flying thing.
Are you hitting that thing?
I hope so. Where is it?
Need help in front.
Well, you have to focus it down.
I killed that one.
This is a hot scene.
No, it's moving to the next area. Was I hitting that flying thing?
I don't think so. It's so high
Far?
up. Yeah.
There you are, Snake! Where's your anger?
Uh-oh. Remember this? It's another Beauty and the Beast member.
If they destroy the van, then they lose their body as well.
Well, they just need some genetic information. A hair, skin cell, bone.
That's a lot of them. Will you be able to kill it?
There's a leader that's Raging Raven, and the rest are its lackeys. Alright, it ain't over yet, Rachel.
More incoming.
I've got bad news. The decoy vans have all bitten the dust, which means the enemy will be focusing on you now. I just need you to hold them off a little longer.
Have you tried aiming the gun?
What the hell?
Exactly my point.
Did you hear what Eva said?
Yeah, because you're not hitting it.
No, right now. He said, "That's my boy."
Oh, the first one was like, are you even aiming for someone?
Snake, enemy to the left.
I got that one. I got that one.
Need help in front.
You didn't get that one.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
That's Raven, the one with the person.
Overcome.
I think there's another. Oh, there's more than one.
A lot of them. I wasn't able to kill that one.
Yep. So the van's safe now?
The van is gone. Those were decoy vans.
Need help behind.
Oh, behind. All right.
Right on! Right there!
All right. Where now, Rachel? Where's the enemy?
It's flying, so it's been in front of you. It's on top of you.
Need help in front.
In front. There they are.
Excellent, Snake.
Hey,
Oh no. Didn't kill them.
here they come. I got one.
Ooh, that's a big boss. They're big boss.
That's the boss. Where is it?
Need help in front. They're coming for us.
Whoa, look at that, Rachel. Look at Eva's bike skills.
Won't you fall?
Impressive.
Is that possible with another giant behind you?
That's my boy. I'm almost dead.
Yeah, just one shot and you're dead. Oh no.
I'm fine.
They're here.
What's he gonna give us? How many saves do they have equipped?
Ow, ow. A lot of explosions happening, bro.
I don't think you're getting hurt.
I think we lost them.
Alright, we did it, Rachel. I did a very good job.
I don't think so.
Would you agree? Why not?
You missed a lot of enemies. The game was just too...
You can't get
generous.
everyone. It's nonsense.
The game is being so generous.
There it is!
There's the van.
They're still following you.
Oh god!
Oh! She dead?
Is she
The only
dead?
time she falls off is when she's dead or she's in love.
That's true. What happened to her, Rachel?
Are you okay? Big Mama, come on. Stay with me.
What's she holding?
Eva, I need you.
Is that you? Snake. Mother's work is never done.
She got stabbed.
Big Mama.
Remember last time she was also stabbed?
She survived.
In MGS3 with a wooden twig?
Yeah.
Where's the van?
Over there.
Do you hear that?
You weren't entirely safe at that time. You were just celebrating. That's why they hit you.
Celebrating?
Yeah, you thought you were
Children.
good.
They're dead. That's the driver of the van, maybe?
No. So sorry. She'll be coming to search the van.
I'll take care of it. You stay here. Keep watch.
I'll contact the children.
Here. Take this.
Snake,
Won't you
come
share
back in one
anything?
piece.
I will.
Would you give her some kind of medication at least?
Promise me.
No time. Alright, Rachel, we have to
You
swat.
didn't promise.
We have to swat a noisy fly. Raging Raven, Rachel. So, Raven is from Vulcan Raven. What's raging? Where's it from?
Rage.
Which boss? The Fury. Remember the Fury? Our favorite boss fight?
I have no favorites.
That one took 90 minutes.
Are you gonna proceed?
We'll save once we control the game again.
Oh, so you're still not controlling that?
Yeah, it's a cutscene. Here we go. Door opening. Where's Raven? What's wrong with Snake, Rachel?
Oh, they're doing the thing again for the... How about the children in Big Mama? Aren't they...
They're not part of the PMC system, remember? They're not...
So they don't have any nano
That's right.
machines?
There she is, Rachel.
Give me your anger, Snake! Let it boil to the surface! Let your fury flow freely! Anger begets anger! Come on! Show me your rage!
Alright, Rachel, what happened? The last time we fed a guy or a boss with a jetpack flying around. What happened?
I don't remember.
It took us 90 minutes. So we'll see if I do better in this one, Rachel.
There's no way but up.
Hopefully.
You can't go worse than that.
We'll find out next time.
In Metal Gear Solid 4.